guys, welcome to my channel. If you haven't been here before, hi, my name is Alexis. If you are a returning watcher, thank you so much for coming back. In today's video, I just wanted to show you a quick and easy way to cook your chickpeas. I love chickpeas, so when I have that salty, crunchy craving, I go for the chickpeas because I stopped eating the potato chips. So I just wanted to show you how I make mine. I know a lot of people make them differently, but this is what works for me. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And if you decide to make them, let me know what you think as well in the comments. Today's video is just going to be super short and sweet. I really appreciate you coming back, and I will see you guys on Monday. Hopefully you enjoy. Alright guys, let's just get right into it. The chickpeas that I'm using require that for every 2 cups of chickpeas, you need to boil it in 6 to 7 cups of water. So I'm just going to add 6 cups of water to this big pot on the stove, and we're gonna set it to a boil. Now, some people will wait for the water to boil to put their chickpeas in, but honestly, I just throw my chickpeas in as well, and I have them boil with the chickpeas in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use the Thrive Market chickpeas that I have been using for a while. They are my favorite. I do purchase them about once a month. So I'm just gonna do 2 cups into this pot. Now you can do it easier. You can buy like the canned chickpeas and just rinse them off and cook them that way, but I prefer to do it this way. And then I'm just gonna stir them to make sure they're all covered, and I'm going to turn the stove up so that the water starts to boil. Every now and again, I'm just gonna go back and stir them up. They do need to sit in the pot for an hour after they come to a steady boil. So what I like to do is let them boil for about 2 minutes, and then I'll turn the heat off and let them just sit in the pot for an hour. While they sit, I'm gonna mix all of the seasonings that I'm going to put on the chickpeas. So I just have a little onion powder. I had chili powder before. I like to make mine a little spicy, guys. Some paprika powder, and again, I don't measure these. I just kind of pour them in a bowl and go with it. Some garlic and herb seasoning, and then I'm gonna also add some salt and pepper. You can flavor them however you want. I like to flavor mine a little spicier because I prefer my potato chips to be spicy. I do eat chickpeas in replacement of the potato chips, and they do an awesome job. So once I add all of this into the bowl, I'm just gonna set it aside as I wait for my chickpeas to finish. That's what it ends up looking like. So after I get done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and just line a pan with foil and spray down some olive oil so they don't get stuck to the pan. And then after the chickpeas are done, I'm gonna take them out, rinse them off, set them on paper towels, and just dry them off. You wanna do this so they don't end up soaking wet. As you dry them off, it might be a little bit messy. Just try to keep them all together. As you can see, I'm just using a paper towel to press them down. You're gonna notice is a lot of them are peeling or popping as you dry them. That's fine, just take those skins off. Once you're done with that, go ahead and put them on the pan. Make sure they're all spread out. And as you can see, I'm just picking up some of those skins that fell off or popped off. Now I'm just gonna take some olive oil and drizzle it all over the chickpeas so they are all coated. And yes, I'm using my hands, guys, because I'm lazy and I don't want to use a ton of dishes that I'm gonna have to wash. So I'll just use my hands and wash them off when I'm done. And then I'm just gonna top them off with a little bit of salt before I put them in the oven. Or a lot of salt, maybe. All right, I'm gonna let them cook in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes, and then they're gonna pop out. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the seasoning all over them. Today I did 30 minutes. Some people like to do 25. Some people even like to do 35 if they want them crispier, but I find that 30 minutes works perfect for me every time. Then I'm just gonna use that spoon that I used earlier and just make sure the seasoning is spread out throughout all of the chickpeas so none of them are missing any flavor. Sorry guys, I'm kind of a perfectionist when doing this, so that's what's taking so long. I'm gonna let them sit for about 3 to 4 minutes, let them cool, and then I'm gonna scoop them up into the bowl that I'm gonna use to eat them. They are probably still gonna be a little hot at 3 to 4 minutes. Some people like to wait about 10 minutes, but I was hungry once I saw them. And that's what they end up looking like, guys. They're super delicious. These ones are very crunchy. I topped mine off with some salsa because I enjoy salsa with everything. You don't have to do that. You can eat them plain. I just was feeling a little salsa today. And that's what they look like, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Bye.